Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to jump right into it. If you're watching me on this crazy TQQQ trade, it's working out extremely well. So if you look here, you see that I own the 31 calls. This is just going out 2 weeks, which I never do, but I wanted to experiment with this trade. And I mean, it's not a huge trade, but it's so far it's a very successful one. We started out with these 31 calls. We got 10 of them. You could see that they've got like a 1 delta. In other words, they're moving exactly with the stock. And then we shorted against those the 39 calls. And this is back, when the stock was, the ETF was like 41 or something. Now it's 49.64. So I'm not a big believer in being out of the money a lot of the time. And in this case, we've had 2 huge days where, the stock has run up like $4 or $5 each day. So I'm going to be cautious, but I am going to roll. So you can see that, I got like $1 in juice when I did this, a little bit more than that. I think the trade made like, $1,100. But you can see the juice is, coming out of it. There's practically nothing left. It's just a few cents now. It's bouncing all around because the stock was just up five bucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look and see what's going on for next week. So next week, I'm not going to roll up all the way, because if you roll up all the way and then it goes back down, you lose that extra money that you spent in the roll up in the out of the money amount, or the in the money amount, I should say. And if it goes back, then you give that back up. So I want to try to maximize the juice while minimizing the whipsaw, if you know what I mean. So you don't want to buy all the way up, because then you use up capital. If it goes down, you're in trouble. If it goes up, no problem. But if it goes down. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking at next week's and I go, well, I've got the 39s for this week. I'm going to roll probably about halfway up between where it is now and where the strike price is. It's about $10, something like that. So I'm going to split the difference and go maybe at the 44s, probably at the 45s. Now let's look at why I would do that. Well, there's $1.22 in juice, and I got 1,000 shares basically. So that's $1,200. So that's what I'm in this for, is that juice column, that extrinsic value. So I would probably look at doing those. And if you do those, you get $5.53 of separate in the money protection. So if this goes down $5, and we see it's moving up around that much today and the same yesterday, if it goes down $5, I'm still in the cushion. And remember, I'm just going for the juice. So my goal is to see if I can expire this thing right in the money, or even more in the money. But, if I could do this right, I maximize juice and I minimize my downside risk. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is just, and I know I'm probably taking a long time, but it's just giving you the setup. All I do is take this, and because it's 6 cents and it was just 18 cents, I'm just going to buy those back. I could do it in a roll and do both in one shot, but they're going to play with the bid-ask spread on both the buy and the sell. So I'm just going to buy back the short ones that are really, to me, only worth a penny right now. I'm going to put in a limit order at a nickel. So I'm going to create a closing order, which is a buy because I'm short. And so I'm just going to buy those 10 contracts back. And I'm not going to do it at the market. I know normally I do it at the market. So we could see right here that right now it's fluctuating, and it's the market price of it is 10.70, and that's 18 cents worth of juice, okay? So I just saw it flash across my screen for like 7 cents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a market price to buy back around 10.60. It's going to cost me 10 cents less, and maybe I can do this for 5 cents of juice. Now, I may not get the execution, but let's see what happens. Create a closing order at, we're going to do a limit, buying back those 25s, and we're going to go at 10.60, see what it says. Oh, filled me. Okay, so I bought it back for practically nothing. So now I have these not naked, but uncovered, let's call it. I want to sell. I only have 1 week left on them, so I'm going to go out for the week, and I'm going to sell the, what do we say? We have the stock at 49.48. We're going to do the 44s, and we're going to do the 45s. We're going to pick up $1.45 in juice, because that's halfway there. And so I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to sell 10 contracts of the May 2nd 45s at the market. And, I'm not going to quibble about the market price. Works out. Let's just see. So now I'm going to show you how much juice I got on that trade. And so you can see the extrinsic value is $1.44, okay? So $1.44 times 1,000 shares, or 10 contracts, is about $1,400. So yes, I got more money when I sold it, but I don't count that, right? In my mind, that's cushion that if the stock goes down by, this the intrinsic value could go down 472. I still haven't lost any money. And by the end of next week, and anything could happen, my goal is to have this above 45. Because if it goes above 45, I'm going to make money. I've got this high delta base, and I'm going to make money just on the extrinsic value. Hopefully you can wrap your brain around that. But it seems to me a good trade. I'll give you an update next week or whenever something happens. Hey, it's Mark Yagi, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that right now. That would be a great favor to me, and plus it helps me get this material out to a lot of other people that might need it. I've got a little bit of a movement going on here, and I want to try to change the world one person at a time, showing them that you can make safe, reliable income from the stock market. And plus it helps to grow the channel a little bit. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up on the video and like it, great. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down, that's cool. But just tell me why you don't like it so I can get better. And then hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as they come out, because a lot of times this is timely information and you want to get that information before it gets stale. The last thing is to join my free Insider Tips newsletter. There's a link below, and you get everything in one spot. You get breaking news and analysis also. So that would be great if you could do that too. See you soon.